What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Listen, I was looking at my 600-pound life. Like, okay, y'all know I love to look at that. You know what I'm saying? I just had to tell y'all this right quick. This ain't got nothing to do with the show that we about to review, but I had never seen somebody sweat in the bed, laying on their stomach, and you not doing nothing, and you sweating, and you sound like this. I was like, what the hell is going on? I ain't never heard that. Now, see, I'm a big girl, okay? But I'm listen. And if you hear me breathing on here, y'all know it's because I got really bad sinuses and I got to go to the doctor because I might get them things surgically fixed. You know what I'm saying? But because mucus and all that shit, y'all know that. But baby, what? I was so taken aback by that. How are you sweating laying down? You're not doing anything. Anyway, moving on from that. Sisters, okay? This is season 3, episode 18. From a woman, okay? Woman to woman. That's give y'all a little bit of vocals. Anyway, first of all, happy holidays, okay? I hope that you guys are, in the cooking mood. Let me tell you something. I'm going to show y'all something tomorrow, okay? I'm going to show y'all something tomorrow because my sister said she's going to cook the turkey and all that stuff. Mind you, she's 17 years old. She's all up into the cooking and stuff like that, so we shall see. Anyway, moving on from that. We get into the episode, and remember last week when Zach got that phone call saying, replaying what Fatina said up in the office because Hayden was recording her phone calls, okay? And so, instead of coming in and being like, yo, Fatima, what's this about or whatever, so he goes and he's like, Fatima asked him what happened, so how everything go, whatever. And I'm looking at his body language, and I'm trying to figure out, is this a joke? Like he about to say, ha ha, he, I'm just playing. Nah, what's good, okay? But no, it wasn't because he went from being like that to, Fatima trying to figure out what's going on, trying to understand what happened at the little meeting with Karen. Yeah, I saw Karen. We talked. We slept together. We gonna get back together, and it's always gonna be Karen. It was never not going to be Karen. It's always her because Karen is Karen. But Karen is Karen. Okay? She was like, you know what? Why don't you get your shit and get the hell up out of here? I'll go pack the rest of my stuff. She said, don't worry about it because it's already packed. It's right there, the little shit that you do have. I said, it was 2 little bags, okay? A little duffel bag and a book bag. And I was sitting here like, damn, Fatima, you was already ready to put him out? You was already put him out because why was the bags already packed? You didn't know what was going to happen. It was a just in case type of situation. I guess that's what it was. But at this point, baby, when I tell you I was so confused and conflicted, I said, now, wait a minute, how did we get here? I was waiting for him to say, psych, my bad, but what about this phone call? Okay, you think I ain't nothing, you playing me or whatever? That's what I thought he was going to do, but that didn't happen. He got his shit. He said, fuck you. They said, fuck you back. And next thing you know, he left. I said, excuse me? Not my Zach and Fatima. What is going on? I said, now Tyler, rewrite this. Okay, I don't like this. What is going on? We want them together. Why are you doing? You can't go against the grain, Tyler. You can't go against the grain. The grain said put them together and let him get his life together. That's what we said. You know what I'm saying? Let some positivity run through, okay? Because when I look at Fatima, and this is probably why I want Fatima with Zach, okay? Because I feel like, she's more nurturing, more encouraging, but she's not trying to raise that man, but, showing him that you do got potential, but bitch, you got to work for it. She gives me grown woman tease, okay? She gives me very much mature grown woman, I got my shit together tease. Whereas with Karen and the way that they got her character acting, she gives me little girl tease. Little girl trying to play a grown woman tease. You know what I'm saying? That's what she gives me. All this flip-flopping of I don't know what I want, and girl, we'll get that. It's just irritating. Meanwhile, you want to know who irritated me again? Andy, girl. Bitch, let me tell you something. I be coming down on Robin, but I got to give Robin some props. Even though he wrong as hell, he dirty as hell for trying to get with this lady who already got a significant other, and you know about him. You know all about their issues and their histories or whatever because, 1, you was snooping. 2, Andy was up there being a chatty patty like you was one of her good girlfriends. And I'm sitting here like, you don't tell the man that you thinking about sleeping with about the man or the person that you with, okay? Knowing then where you going to go back, okay? That gives them an end thinking that, oh, I got a little leg up up. I know the issues that's going on. So listen, I can really slide up in there. You don't do that, Andy. Mind you, they up there playing around up in the bed and everything. Okay, Robin, I give you a respect because bitch, when that girl said, no, I can't do this, can we just stop? You stop. Because some people probably wouldn't. They were like, nah, girl. And then he did not get pissed. You know, he probably was inside. He was disappointed. He was pissed, whatever. You know, he probably was a little rock hard, you know, probably a little something like that. And, you know, he had to deflate himself. Or he probably took care of himself after she left. Because she was like, no, I can't do this or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, in my head, you know, I was like, all right, you know, you got the right to say, change your mind in the midst of it. But I'm also thinking like, damn, Andy, technically speaking, you already cheated on Gary. Okay, you was kissing all up on this man. You had this man touching all up on you, and that ain't even Gary's. That ain't Gary. Okay, and you all up in your bra. He was touching your boobs. He was touching your butt. He was doing all of that, and that's before we even. That's what we saw. Okay, we don't know what was going on before that because you can't do it with your clothes on. All right, but she said no, I can't do this or whatever. You know, maybe we should stop. You know, I still love him, and you know, sometimes we just get into it, and he infuriates me sometimes or whatever. And he was like, maybe that's telling you that you don't need to be with him. And that's your answer right there. I said, don't hit her with that raspy, I need to clear my throat voice. Okay? Don't hit her with the trying to be sexy voice, all right? Because he could have spoke the drawers back off of her. All right? Now at this point, she up there trying to, you know, he trying to plead his case just a little bit, but then she goes into, will I see you again? He was like, not for soon, okay? Because, you know, I'm about to leave and ain't no telling when I'm gonna come back, you know, and I think it's better that you call me instead of me calling you and let me see what's up or you see what's up. And I was like, all right, you know, Andy, put your clothes on and get up out of there, okay? You just, at this point, you might as well have just fucked him, okay? I'm sorry to say it like that because you playing games at this point. You are playing with fire, and you might as well go all the way, girl, because, I mean, you already halfway did the deed. Go ahead and finish it. I can't stand a quitter. Incomplete assignment, okay? You done started this stuff. You done got that man revved up. All right. Robin's still hanging on. Robin's still hanging on. I said, I don't like this. And you making me feel a little bit, I ain't even going to say bad, but you making me feel away for Gary, okay? Even though Gary brought this on himself, you know, and I really don't like him, but I don't like this teeter-totter and, oh, I get pissed off, so let me go to somebody else to, you know, do that. You know, I'm just like, don't do that, man. Mind you, she come up out the bed, out the room, the door, and Zach coming up there. He was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, not much going. All right, about Zach. I said, oh, okay. You know, Zach go up in the room. You know, he done got him a room at this hotel. You know, he fancy now. He got a little bit of money. Okay. And so he got a nice place to stay for right now. I said, don't spend up all your money, Zach. You done got you some new clothes. You got you a, you know, a car or whatever. I don't know how many nights you staying at this hotel. I don't know how much it costs. It look like it's probably at least $500 a night. I don't want that to happen for you, okay? I don't want you to spend up all your loot right quick because you only got like $500,000 plus you had already put, you know, some money down on the house and you were saying that you was gonna buy a duplex or whatever. So I don't know how much money you got left. I'm pretty sure that it's not a lot, okay? You probably got like a couple of $100,000 or less than that. But I want you to, you know, space your time, okay? Space your money. But see, he gets a phone call. First of all, he was trying to call Fatima. And I said, well, yeah, you just broke up with her, basically. Y'all just broke up or whatever on some petty shit, you know, because we can't use our words. So why would you think that she was going to answer the phone? What you think that she was just panning for you and just waiting for you to call? No, boo. Fatima is a strong black woman. She don't need that independent. Because all my independent ladies, throw your hands up with me, all right? So then he laying on the bed. All of a sudden, he get another phone call. And the lady was like, hey, it's Kay. He was like, Kay? Yeah, from the bank. Yo, what's up, Kay? I said, you know, he went into homegirl mode. Like, what's good? What's going on? She was like, hey, have you been watching the stock market? I said, wait a minute. Do they really do this? Do the people call the people and let them know that they stock hit or didn't? Girl, I don't know. I don't... okay, you know, and basically told him, because he was like, listen, man, I don't want no bad news. What's going on? And she was like, oh, no, it's not bad news, baby. Your shit hit. It went from that $2,557, bitch, that shit went from that to 1.7. You didn't get 1.7 out of that. I said, 1.7 what? Million. I said, wait a minute, that motherfucker almost got $2 million. $2 million plus what's... That's how I would have been like. I would have been like, bitch, what? I'm just calculating all the stuff in my head. She was like, okay, what we should do, I'm a we should figure out what we're going to do, what we're going to invest in next or whatever. And he was like, okay, this is what I want you to do. Take $1 million of that, put it up in my account, and then we're going to invest the 700,000. I said, that's smart. That's smart. You got to make your money make money for you, okay? And still, I want him to get a money manager, or at least I just don't want him to spend it all, because he was screaming about how he rich and rich. And I said, baby, you're not really rich, okay? You got your first $1 million. All right, but you're not really rich, because that $1 million can be gone real soon. All right. Meanwhile, speaking of Karen, okay, Karen go meet up with Aaron. All right. They at the bar, and she like, hey. He was like, hey, how you doing? I'm good. So you okay? I mean, yeah, like not really, but all right, it's cool. So, how did it go? Listen, I would prefer not to really talk about it. So, it is what it is. How was your day? I was just thinking about you and, thinking about us and all of this stuff. And, oh my God, you know what? Listen, I can't do this. I can't do it. I cannot. I'm sorry. I said, bitch, what? Baby, listen, let me tell you something. Aaron is just as desperate for goddamn Karen as Karen is for Zach, okay? And I just don't understand. I see somebody that got so much baggage, and I can clearly see that they're not over their ex. Why would I try to force a relationship with them when they are not done? Okay, so they can cheat on me and leave me for the ex, because they realize that that's where they want to go back to, or the ex then came back and said, okay, cool, we can put that to the side and we can get back, or she can just take all her issues that she had with that previous relationship that she didn't fix or heal from and put it on me. No, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to fix nobody. I ain't got time to heal nobody in the very beginning when I'm trying to get the fuck to know you. We heal when we get to know each other, because we done made problems together. Okay, I don't want to try to fix your old problems. That ain't what we doing. I said, that's some desperate shit. I'm sorry, that's some desperate shit. Meanwhile, Danny, I need you to get it together. I need you to get it together, okay? Either Preston is a fuck buddy or Preston is a boyfriend. Which one is it? Because you called him over there to have sex. That's understandable. Fine. Okay. Body there. Okay. I don't know what he working with, but obviously he working with something that you like. Okay. Because the way that you hopped up off of it, did y'all see the way she hopped up off of it? She was like, boom. I said, wait a minute, Danny. I had to rewind it. She said, I said, oh, okay, it looked like it really popped out, you know what I'm saying? But, neither here nor there. All I know is Preston ain't had no clothes on, okay? Because when he was pulling them pants up, I said, oh, you really bare underneath there, okay? Because we saw her booty, her booty was covered, but them titties was about to hang out, okay? Them titties was hanging out. I said, Danny, do like this, okay? Pull that bra up, okay? We was almost gonna get a nipple slip, okay? This is still cable TV. This ain't HBO. This ain't Cinemax, okay? But anyway, she trying to figure out where he finna go, because as soon as she got her nut and he caught his, he putting his stuff on. And Preston, you nasty. Okay, you are really nasty. And you want to know why I say you nasty? Because, baby, you didn't wash your dick off. The stuff that I be noticing. Baby, Preston, Danny hopped off of it. Preston bent down, put them pants on and them drawers. I said, excuse me, sir? You're not going to wipe it off? At least get the towel or your shirt or something and wipe it off or whatever. Like, what? Sanitary. Listen, I guess y'all really don't like showers. Anyway, moving on. Daddy wanted him to stay, trying to figure out where he going. He was like, this what we wanted, right? You wanted me to go. So if you don't want me to go, let me know. I'm finna go to, my place. Oh, the place that you sharing with your cousin. And he was like, yeah. And then there was this picture of this girl. And he was like, that's my cousin. Because, Danny was about to get in her feelings. And she said, well, technically speaking, she was married to my cousin. Now they divorced, but that's who I'm staying with. Then it was like, hold up. So technically speaking, that ain't even your family no more. You fucking her or whatever. Her name Alice, and she a cute girl. And he was like, no, that ain't what it is. Because then Danny said, your people do that. I said, what, kissing cousins? I I said, Danny, tell that man you want him to stay. No, you ain't even want him to stay. Tell him you want to do a relationship, okay? Because then you're acting like, listen, if it's just sex, I'm not about to call you and have, conversations with you or whatever. What do y'all talk about? You say the man boring and all he do is his cows and stuff or whatever. So what exactly do y'all be talking about on the phone for you to tell him to call you when he get home? What do y'all talk about on the phone? Okay, that's what I want to know. Y'all talk about the pastures. Okay, what color the hay is? Is the grass green on the other side? Oh, okay. Meanwhile, Andy down there at the bar. Okay, she done called Fatima. Fatima just soaking in the house like. Girl, my friends are stupid. Anyway, Fatima, she's soaking in the house like, damn, what the fuck just happened between me and Zach? Like, I can't trust nobody. Andy calls her and was like, yo, girl, what's going on? She was like, hey, why you sound like that? Girl, don't even worry about it. But listen, I need you to come down here to the hotel, to the restaurant at the hotel, bitch. Let's have a drink. And she was like, what, you already there? And she said, yeah. She was like, okay, cool. Meanwhile, we see Karen, okay? Karen ass at the house, crying and soaking and all this stuff in her feelings. All right, that's fine. See, let me tell you something. The reason why I'm so hard on Karen is because Karen knew that she was not over that relationship with Zach before she went on ahead and gave in to the demands of Aaron, okay? To the pressure of Aaron. You could have put your foot down and said, no, I'm not ready, but you still obliged it. So this is partly your fault as well. It's more your fault. But this girl left you at the damn bar because she wanted to be alone and you still followed her home. And this made me mad because he was sitting there and she was like, he said, what's wrong? He won't say he don't love me. He won't say it. And I just need him to say it. He won't say it, that he'll let me go and he don't love me no more and he don't want me. I said, bitch. Now, he said it in another episode, and the other episode before that, and then he said it last week like he literally grabbed your arms and looked you dead in the face and said, I don't love you, I don't want you, it is over. And I'm sitting here like, what? Aaron like, but of course he gonna love you because that's what people do, even though you're not supposed to be together, maybe you can still have love for him, y'all still got history or whatever. And at this point, she was like, half my heart is with him and half my heart is over here. And I just don't know what to do. I just need him to say it so I can get over this for me. He was like, why do you need that to happen? And I said the same thing, bitch. And Aaron, you are dumb. Because at this particular moment, if I would have made it this far, this is where I get off. This is where I leave you. Okay? You have to figure that stuff out. I'm not finna help you figure that out. Okay? Because it's too much time and energy. Let me go to somebody who got their shit together, all right? I just want Karen and Aaron to, Karen and Aaron. I want them to stop. I want them to stop, okay? Y'all forcing relationships. And I also want the storyline between Sabrina and Calvin to stop. When they come back for season 4, because it already been renewed, I really want this to be another storyline. I don't want Calvin and Sabrina to be together. Sabrina is closed-minded, all right? And I guess the way that they got her character set up how some women and some people are, because this is not what they're used to. Understandable, so I'm not judging on that part, but it's the fact that you keep dragging it along and you would never get used to, you would never come around to the fact that this man is sexually fluid, because sexually fluidity to you may think that automatically he really is gay, and that is not it. She has an issue with the fact that the boy likes to be pegged, okay? He likes to be pegged, meaning he likes his prostate to be played with by his partner, his woman partner, okay? It does not mean that he is gay, all right? It does not mean that he wants a man to bend him over and to pound him and for him to go and suck the man dick. That is not what it means, all right? It does not mean he's gay. It does not mean that he's bi. It does not mean that he wants a man at all. And I don't know. This is why, and I'm hoping this is probably why they put this in here, to try to break the stigma, but it's adding to it because people are really ignorant to this subject. And this is why a lot of straight men, because it's more straight men out there that y'all don't realize, who like their booty play with, and it's fine. They like their prostate play with, and it's women out here that do it. They like to peg their men. Pegging means, penetration. You know what I'm saying? And it is okay. It is okay. And it does not mean that they want to go out and the next thing they're going to do is have sex with another man. Okay? I got to teach y'all. Sabrina get on the phone after she told Calvin to leave. She get on the phone talking to Danny. Of course, Danny, she got her judgment. She that homegirl that just can't resist the judgment. And, some of her jokes is borderline and a little homophobic, even if she's not trying to. But it can be perceived. That's why I just want them to get off of this, because it's irritating me. But, because I can't keep... It's not funny to me. It's not funny to me. I'm going to just say that. And I don't... It's not me trying to be sensitive. It's just the way that they're doing it. They could have broached this a little bit better so it can be a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? And then I would have been cool with it. But it's clear that he does not have a gay person, or I don't know. It's just, anyway, moving on. Sabrina, you don't want this man. You already said everything that he told you. It further makes you not interested. Okay, let it go. Calvin go home, talk to Maurice. Maurice finds out that Calvin had told Sabrina everything and about the little, pegging and stuff or whatever. And even Maurice was like, well, if you like to be penetrated, why don't you get you a man? That's the same ignorant rhetoric that straight men and some women tell lesbians. If you like to be penetrated, or you're going to use a dildo or whatever, a strap-on and all that, why don't you just go ahead and get you a man? Because it's not about the man. I don't want a bare chest on me. I want titties on me. I want to suck vagina afterwards, okay? That's what it is. It's about the person who's actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's the image of the person doing it. I don't want that. It's ignorance. It's ignorant. I just let that man be who he is, and let's stop judging. But moving on from that, Fatima then came down there, okay? To the bar, talking to Andy, like, hey, girl, what's up? Andy was like, bitch, what's going on with you? No, girl, what's going on with you? What you doing down here? Listen, because Robin up in here, and he stay here. What's happening? I mean, I just came back from his room. Bitch, what? Yeah, me and Gary got into it or whatever, so I came down here and I was talking to Robin. I went up to his room, and I mean, we was about to get it in, but I stopped it or whatever. And Fatima was like, bitch, now you know that ain't good. She was like, wait a minute, girl, why you giving me all this flavor? What's going on between you and Zach? Well, he went to go see Karen, and then she was like, what? Yeah, he went to go see Karen, and he said that they had sex and they back together. She was like, hold up. That don't sound right. I think you need to get your facts straight, because that just don't sound right. And for Andy to say it don't sound right, Fatima should have known right then and there that Zach was lying. Okay, baby, my titty hurt. What's that? Is it the cancer? Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. Got to do a self check. Anyway. Basically trying to be like, I didn't know nothing about them getting together. That's not how it sounded when I heard from Karen a couple of days ago. But, you need to talk to him or whatever. And it was like, what about this shit with Hayden? Girl, I found out that Hayden was recording my phone calls. I told him, I said on the phone that he should, show up in orange. Why did he say orange? Because if he do, that means that he was really, listening to my phone calls. And she was like, damn. Fatima instantly, light bulb went through. Hayden has to have something to do with this whole situation with Zach. Okay, that's probably why he acting the way that he acting. I said, yes, bitch, go get your man, because she did ask, where Zach was staying at, because Andy mentioned that she rented to Zach, and he looked mad. He was pissed. So I was like, Fatima, go up there and get your man. Okay, go up there and get your man. And she did go up there. Zach trying to act like, oh, damn, she could smell the money. No, Fatima ain't never been about money, all right? Fatima really do care for Zach, okay? This is the first person in a minute that she actually opened herself up to want to be in a relationship with. And it's scary, and that's why she reacted the way that she reacted, kicking him out, because she thought that she was getting played. But then she thought about it because she realized Hayden had something to do with it. She She go up there trying to tell him, what's good? You got a bitch up in here? Oh, she jumped out the window. Bitch, we on the 20th floor. So what are you talking about? Well, the bitch can fly, okay? What's going on? Nah, why you acting like this? Hayden had talked to you or whatever. I mean, he showed up at the house trying to put a bid in or whatever. But other than that, you know, you don't care about me and all that stuff. It is what it is. And it was like, you know what? Hold on a minute. Cause I just found out that motherfucker was recording me, okay? It was like, what? Yeah, he was recording my phone calls at the office. And he said maybe that's what this is. So he plays the recording, the voicemail that was left, and she was like, yup. He was like, what you mean, yup? It was like, Hayden sent you that, but them was your words. Exactly, them was my words, but hold on. He was like, no, man, I ain't got time for this. He was like, hold on. So she went on ahead and called her homegirl, and she was like, thank you for doing what you did for me at the office today. You know, I knew that dude was recording, you know, and you know how I really feel about Zach. Yeah, you love that boy. You love him so much, and you love that big dick that he be slanging it all. Okay, girl, bye. And I was like, Zach, don't you feel stupid? You don't trust your lady? You don't trust your lady? All right. It's understandable, but you don't trust your lady? Okay, so that happened. They good for now, because next week it's gonna be some issues that's going on. All right. After that, we get Andy. She go back home, right? Girl, Andy go back home. Gary there. Gary like, listen. Let me tell you something. You was correct. You was correct about Angela. You know, I had to fire that bitch. Okay, I want you. I'm sorry. All this stuff. Woo, woo, woo. Can we get back together? Can we be okay? You know, and Andy, you know, Andy just came in. She a little drunk. But Andy just got through having another man all over her, okay? Now, see, at this point, it was like a switch flipped. And Gary, and all of a sudden, he okay, and he can get sexually aroused with Andy now. Because even Andy had to mention and said, wait a minute, I thought you said you couldn't do that because the thought of me being with somebody else, you know, kind of, you know, made you go limp. And he was like, I know, but it's different. And so he kissing, and he going on down. My thing that I thought he was going to do, because Andy was like, no, baby, just wait. Let me go take a shower. Bitch, as soon as I hear somebody say, let me go take a shower in a movie or a show, you should already know, or in real life, when we didn't got into it or whatever, and you come in and you talk about something, let me go take a shower, I'm gonna automatically think you was out there doing some stuff, okay? But what I thought Gary was gonna say is, why do you smell like somebody else's cologne? That's what I thought he was gonna say, okay? But when he got down on the floor, he came right back up and he said, why your underwear on backwards? I said, wait a minute. Now see, when we saw Andy up in the bed with Mr. Robin, she had her skirt on and she had her bra on. So, Miss Mama, what was going on? I told you. It was some stuff going on before we saw it. But anyway, that was Sisters. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I will see y'all later. Once again, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. Be easy. Peace.